What's good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Jay Budokai. We are back with another video, and I've been doing a lot of videos on the channel specifically about Street Fighter, talking about what characters are going to come to that game in the future and what we can expect. And I want to go ahead and do it for Tekken, with the Game Awards being right around the corner. At the end of this month, or not the end of this month, but at the end of this week, I believe the Game Awards would have been finished, and we're going to go ahead and see who that last character will be in Tekken 8. We all know it's going to be a guest character, because if it wasn't a guest character, they would have showed us at the World Tour. People are thinking it's going to be Tifa. I honestly have no idea who it's going to be, so we're not going to be guessing on that. We are going to be guessing on what characters we may see in Season 2, or what characters I want to see come to Tekken 8 overall. Not just in Season 2, but I want to see all these characters show up eventually. But Season 2 is just the fastest we can get them, so let's just get right into it. The first character I want to see come back in Tekken 8 is going to be Miguel. Yeah, Miguel is someone I most definitely want to see again in Tekken 8, because I think he would have fit the story of this game a lot more. It kind of felt like a little bit of a Jin redemption, a little bit of him, catching up to his dad and trying to finish him off, put him down, and at the same time make up for what he did in Tekken 6. I feel like Miguel would have been a great part of that story, because, the whole point of Miguel is that while Jin making the war and all that stuff, he killed Miguel's sister with his soldiers, and they ruined his wedding and all that crazy stuff, or he ruined his sister's wedding, right, and all that crazy stuff. And Miguel had to get his gift back, and I know he kind of did in his story, and he let Jin stay alive for what he did and let him suffer a little bit. But I think he would have been a really cool addition to see him come back and make it like a full circle moment with Jin really redeeming himself a little bit in the story. I feel like that was a missed opportunity story wise, but also at the same time, character wise, I did like Miguel. I did like his brawly bar fighter type of style. It's just mink, 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 mink. I don't give a shit. Mink, mink. He would have had hella power crushes. He would have been power crushed the character probably in this game with heat and stuff like that. I'd be really excited to see him. I feel like he would have been really sick, a really nice heavy hitter, just dealing out hella damage with 5 hits. Hey, we got drag in the game. Put Miguel in there, make him crazy. Yeah, but I'm not super well versed with Miguel. I didn't really play him that much in 6 and 7, even in 7 too, right? But I just always liked the character. I played him a little tiny bit in 6, but that was before I really started learning how to play the game. But yeah, I just want to see Miguel again. I think he would have fit with the story, and he would have been really nice to see come full circle for Jin and his character arc and stuff like that. On to the next character I would like to see come back in Tekken 8, and that's going to be Bruce. Yeah, I know a lot of people are loving Bruce and want him to come back as well. We had Josie in Tekken 7, and kind of like Fakaram as well, kind of being those characters to take Bruce's fighting style and take his place in that game. And I miss Bruce. I thought Bruce was always super cool. We haven't seen him since Tekken 6, so I think it'd be a good idea to bring him back. They tried Josie. People didn't really like Josie. Fakaram, people didn't really like him competitively. So I think it's a great time to go ahead and bring Bruce back to fit that archetype of character, and everybody wants him to come back. And he was Kazuya's bodyguard, wasn't he Kazuya's personal bodyguard in Tekken 6? And now if they got Nina, I mean, Bruce would fit way better. He was doing it before. Why can't he do it again? I know he was gone all of Tekken 7, but hey, bring him back. Kazuya wouldn't look up for him hey, I never had a better bodyguard since I had you, or some BS. I think that's what his story was and what he was doing in it. I don't know how the story ended, if he stopped doing that by the end. But why is this man missing, bro? We love Bruce. Bruce is sick. I would like to see him come back. I'd like to see him in the new graphics, see him get a new fit. I think he'd be fire in this game. People love the elbows. People love the knees. Bruce has always been a fan favorite. I most definitely know he's been a favorite in my family. We all play Tekken. So, I need him back. And next, I want to see Lei Wulong. I want him to come back, bro. Come on, the Drunken Fist Master. That shit is just so gas. I think Lei is really, really cool. I really like the Drunken Fist. I really like the Jackie Chan archetype character here in Tekken. And when I was growing up, he was just always in the game. I just always expected to see him there go Lei, there go Lei, there go Lei, there go Lei. And him being DLC and not being in the game that much anymore is always crazy to me. Him being DLC in 7 was wild to me. And then now him not being in 8 either. Come on now. Why they keep doing Lei crazy? I know that they kept other characters like Brian and Yoshimitsu on the roster all the time. I guess they just let Lei fall off. Maybe Lei wasn't as popular as the other guys, but I think Lei is sick, man. I really want him to come back, and I don't want him to take forever to come back like he did a little bit in Tekken 7. I feel like he's a cool character, and his play style would be a nice little switch up here in Tekken 8, and having him being the drunken fist rush down, because you know Tekken 8's all rush down, let's be honest. So we'll see how they can develop his drunken fist into the heat. And I feel like he can have some really cool heat combos and heat moves because of his fight style, and I just feel like they're like wasting the opportunity to have such a cool ass character without Lei in the game, man. I just really enjoyed him. I enjoyed how he looked in 7. I tried to learn him, but he was a little too technical for me at the time. 7 was the first time I ever tried to learn a Tekken game for real. So I want him to come back so I can try him again and like really, you know, go in depth with him. You know, honestly, I would try all these characters I'm talking about right now, because I just like trying characters and fighting games. You know, bounce around between characters, that's my problem. But I really think Lei will be sick in the game. Like, come on, put him in there. We need him. We need him. All right, let's get to the next character. The next character I'm thinking should be here is Ancient Ogre. Yeah, Ancient Ogre. Like, how was he not in the game? Like, with the anime that came out and them bringing Jun back and all that good stuff, it made no sense. Or it felt like a no-brainer to have Ancient Ogre come back to the game and be like one of the big bads, or like at least the final boss of the arcade or something. Like, be someone, or have him have be part of the story, because he was just one of the main reasons that, you know, Jin lost his mom and stuff like that. Or you know, the reason that she disappeared was because she had to fight off Ogre. Now I don't remember if they like actually legitimately dealt with him. I know in Tekken 6 it was Jin getting Azazel, not Ogre. So let me know if Ancient Ogre is dealt with. I know they got True Ogre as well, but I always thought Ancient Ogre looked cooler. True Ogre was just like a real monster. He looked like he belonged in Dark Souls. Ancient Ogre looked like a Tekken character. I like the shield and the crazy helmet on. He just looks cool. He just looks sick. His whole design is really sick, and I like his fighting style, his godlike presence, the glowing red eyes. Look, I just think he'd be a great fit for the game, because not only because of the story, the anime, the characters, everyone is there. I think we're gonna see Ancient Ogre eventually. It'd be crazy for us not to. I really do. Has he been in a Tekken game that wasn't tagged? He was in 6, wasn't he? Yeah. Ancient Ogre was in Tekken 6. I think he was. Let me know if he was in 6 or he was only in Tekken Tag 2, because Tekken Tag 2 had hella people. Wasn't Ancient Ogre just like a skin of Angel or something like that, but a little bit different? Or was Angel a skin of Double Jin? Something like that. Yeah, but I think Ancient Ogre is sick. I think he's really cool. I want to see him come back, and I think he would have fit with the story of the game. Coming full circle with Jun. Look, I'm trying to make this make sense. You know, I'm not just picking characters out of a hat. I'm trying to pick characters that can go in the story, because they like to make it come around full circle in the story. At least they tried to do it with season 1 with Eddie putting him in the story and stuff. So I'm gonna do it with these characters just in case they want to keep expanding that. So I'm making it make sense. And last, I'm gonna do a little honorable mention here. A character I know is probably not gonna come back, but I really want to come back, and I'm just gonna put it out there just in case they do come back, to say, you know what, I wanted them to come back, and I said they might come back, and that is Unknown. Yes, Unknown, the like devil form for Jun, or whatever the hell this is. I don't know what the hell this is, but I always thought it was cool growing up in the tag games, and I was like, yo, where is she at? Why is she not in any of the Tekken games? I always thought she would come back, but like Jun was never back, and then she just never came back, and I figured out that the tag games were kind of like not canon, just like whatever the fuck games where they were just doing crazy shit in them. But I really want Unknown to come back, because Unknown I feel like was a fire character. And once again, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm just gonna say the story, it makes sense for her to be in it, because she disappeared with Ogre, Jun came back. Where'd that Ogre energy go? I don't know. Maybe the Ogre energy is actually what makes Unknown. Like, write some BS stuff. Y'all BS wrote Kuma into the story. We can BS write Unknown into the story, so we're gonna have another sick ass character in the game. Like, let's be honest. But yeah, was Unknown crazy? I remember our brother used to pick Unknown a lot in Tekken Tag, and he was crazy in the game with her. So those weren't fun times. But I do want to see her, because we got characters like was Athena in the game with crazy attacks. Claudio got some crazy attacks. I mean, Kazuya got that big ass spike to come out of the ground when he punched. So I mean, Unknown can come back and fit better than ever. I think actually fit better than ever right now. So I really feel like Unknown should come back to the game. I really think she fit, and I really think she would be popular. You know, be popular because number one, it'd be crazy to see her come back. I think old people would be like, "Dang, Unknown! Like, what in the world? This is out of left field. This was unexpected." And I think new people are like, "Whoa, who is this?" Their design is sick because Unknown's design is really cool, and like having whatever that spirit is behind her, like make that ogre and make her powers like, you know, still keep the purple and stuff. It's purple super sick, but like make it make more sense to the story. I don't know what that wolf thing is. I don't know if there's like lore behind that, but I don't know what the hell that is. But make it make more sense to the story. I'm trying to see Jun with unknown powers or whatever the heck, or not Jun, but Unknown in general, come back. I use her theme. Her theme is so sick. I use it on in Tekken 8 right now on that crazy inside of Jin's mind stage, and when we're all the way at the bottom, yeah, the Unknown music comes on for me. I love when that happens because that music is fire. It's like ingrained in my brain from Tekken Tag 1, bro. But yeah, let me know who you guys want to see come to Tekken 8 down the line. These are like a few of my picks that I would love to see come to Tekken 8. And who you guys think this guest character is going to be that we're going to see at the end of today? I believe it's going to be, this video should go up on the 12th. So the Game Awards on the 12th. So let me know. And if you guys already know who it is, are you guys excited for that guest character? Because I know I'm going to be knowing who it is already if they announced it, because I'm going to be watching the Game Awards tonight. And yeah, hopefully Tekken 8 wins Game of the Year. I don't think it won't. I'd be surprised if anything else wins, honestly. Dragon Ball could win, I guess, because it's popular. But that's the only reason. But I don't think it will, because Tekken is a true fighting game. You know, quotations, you know. Dragon Ball is a fighting game. But you know what I mean? Like, it's not a 3D or traditional 2D. It's like its own arena. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. See ya.